Well, everybody, good morning, good afternoon, and happy Tuesday. I almost had my first red day of the month today. It ended up being a break-even day. Not a great morning. Action out there sucked. I mean, opportunity out there was just frankly, just terrible. I had like 5 stocks I was watching into the open today. Primarily, I was looking at, again, these 5 here: OBI, OLB, GVH, GXAI, and Chiao. These all 5 met my criteria, and so I was watching them out of the open. And God, man, if opportunities today just basically non-existent, to be honest with you. It was just choppy, choppy, choppy. OLB was choppy. Because here's the thing, I was going into market open, y'all. And I was looking at GVH, which I thought for sure was going to be a huge opportunity for me today. Well, watching for the break of the high after market open, because pullbacks, of course, weren't in the cards. Watching for the break of the recent high, it just knifes out of the bell. It pops to the highs and then just rejects from 150s all the way down to the 120s. Can't play this. So I take it off my list. Then I go look at GXAI. Also choppy. Fade after market open. Nothing to be had here. And this wasn't a great look today. You had PayPal news. PayPal news isn't, so what? PayPal sort of, last year. So nobody really cares about PayPal headlines. So that was GXAI and GVH. And then I go look at Chiao. I was watching Chiao today too. And guess what? I wanted to see Chiao over the highs. I tried to get something here, and this is where I had a little loss. And can't get anything to work here. So this gets breaking out, actually, and I thought, man, this looks really good. And, well, didn't work out too swell. So what we had happen here is, of course, we get the break over the highs, over $1. Price pulls back, starts to, again, respect off of the 9. Wow, this is looking pretty good. So respects off the 9. I'm watching pullbacks, gets bought up aggressively here, pulls back again, gets bought up again. I'm like, well, I'm going to take it here. Risking off these past lows. So this looks really good. So I take it at 99 cents, risking off of 95 cents for the move back up through $1.10. And so anyways, I get a little move here. I try to get some profit taken on the curl back under this high. I get profits taken out here and here, and then the floor just falls through. And then I take a loss. And so despite taking out some profits here on the little curl higher up into that nearly 1-to-1 move, I closed with a loss. So again, it's unfortunate, but it is what it is. Now, I took a small loss here on Chiao. And at that point, I'm pretty frustrated because this was a great looking setup. And I thought for sure, look at this. We had this respecting so well off the pre-market highs. Oh, this looks so good. Look at this. Respecting so dang well, but then it just doesn't follow through. Hong Kong name doesn't follow through. So, yeah, that's frustrating. We had OBI to look at too. OBI never set up. Look at this. I was wanting to watch for break over VWAP. Of course, never got near that, so didn't play this either. Then we had ATOM, which I try to take for a curl off of VWAP. You see I try to take it here, off the 9 and VWAP. After buyers step back in, I was really wanting to see this get curling back up through the highs here. And I tried it here twice for a break at the high of day. You can see I took my 2 little pretty much break-even trades off the highs. Then as I found buyers off these pullbacks, tried to take it back up into the highs again. And again, got nothing there either. Got a little bit back. But I just couldn't get anything going. Now, the one that I am green on today, though, is OLB. And even on this, I've got so many wins. I've got a small win here. I was pretty much just playing 9 EMA reclaims all morning. You can see here breaks below the 9, pops back above the 9. I take an entry, looking for the break up higher. Got a little bit of a move here, but again, looks a bit hesitant off this past high. I cut it full for profit. Then again, it breaks back down below, reclaims. I take another entry, stops off the bottom of that candle. Again, hesitates. I take a full profit. And so again, I get something there, but then the problem was once it actually got breaking out, we had this dollar level sitting here right at at $1, right over previous high of day. And so where I would have taken this here, I didn't take it because we're underneath $1. So today just stunk. I'm sitting here flat today, unfortunately, and it stinks because I'm red on ATOM. I am red on Chiao, and I've got a couple small wins on OLB. I just really couldn't make anything happen today. And looking back, I'm not mad about Chiao at all. I'm really happy with the setup, and I executed how I had to. Sometimes this is going to happen. You're going to get herd resolution sometimes. That's just life. That's just trading. But where I look back and I think maybe I could have maybe not played this might be hindsight talking, is over on ATOM. More so talking about these entries off the highs, which they were just paper cuts, so I really can't talk too much about them. This entry here I'm not too mad about. I'm pretty happy with the entry. Of course, I didn't get the curl off the 9 that I was really wanting to get. The only thing with this, though, is it's sort of out of my float range. This was a 30 million share float ticker, which typically I only trade stocks that are sub 20. So I saw the strength here. I wanted to try and play it because I was a little bit frustrated that I missed this little pullback here out of the open. I would have loved to have played that. But at the same time, it wasn't something that I was watching today. And we had that really, the break of 4 was key this morning. I didn't play it because we had the pre-market highs back here. If you look back at pre-market, look back here. We had these highs up at 467. So I don't even know if I would have really taken it there, to be honest. We would have had to get the break of 465. Then you might have had that next leg in the cards there. But for me, it might have been a little bit extended. So I don't know. I was trying to pull back off the pre-market levels. You can see here. So we couldn't get curling off the pre-market levels. Back up through its highs to 540, 550. Just didn't get it. So that was this morning. Again, really slow day, y'all. Really slow. My first break-even day of the month. It is what it is. I did what I could. I tried to make something happen on ATOM out of my sandbox, and obviously I had to take a loss from it. So big thing is that I can say about today is just when you've got nothing out there that meets your exact criteria, even like an ATOM where I thought the strength was there and I thought for sure we'd have some opportunities on it, it's not really in my sandbox from a flow perspective. So should I have traded ATOM? That's debatable. And I think looking back, maybe I should have avoided ATOM. But again, it could be hindsight 2020. Had this made a big move, I can easily say, well, yeah, I'm glad that I did this to pivot. So it's all hindsight 2020. But the big thing is, again, last week was a fairly straightforward and easy week. Today was slow. Today was break even. Today was a struggle. And that's just trading. Sometimes it's going to happen. And again, I just want you guys to see the real side of it all. So going into tomorrow, I am looking forward to, hopefully, a much more opportune day because today definitely was not that. But that being said, be smart, be safe, be responsible. Hopefully you learned a thing or two from this video. And if you did, make sure to subscribe for daily content just like this, even to see my slow, uneventful days just like today. And that being said, I'm hoping for a much better day tomorrow. So make sure to claim your 7-day free trial in the description below to trade alongside me in real time every single day and see how I come back tomorrow for hopefully an easy little comeback to go into the rest of the week. That being said, though, comment below how you did today. I sure did struggle today, but hopefully you had an awesome day. And that being said, I will catch you back there tomorrow. See ya.